Hello, I'm Jeff. This is a picker card with some words of encouragement or guidance or some support. This could be from any source, but I went into it with the idea of this is a message from your angels, because I don't know what I was just looking up. Then I came to Archangel, and then I got the first card is here, Santa Muerte. Good that I said it. Switched them around. So I thought of like the saints. But how did I come with Archangel? Oh yeah, because the blue Russian cat is from a city that is called Archangel in Russian. I looked it up on a dodgy internet website, so don't take my word for that. Before I let you choose your card and get into the readings, I just wanted to say quickly that I've started to figuring out Etsy and am starting to give private readings for some money. The further explanation is in the description box below, so check it out if you're interested, and then I will hear from you. So without further ado, let's choose your group. This is group number 1, the Santa Muerte. Group number 2, we have the Lovers. Group number 3, 5 of Wands, and group number 4, the 8 of Wands. Okay. Choose your group, choose your card that you think is for you. Don't think too much about it. The first thing that that you listen to or caught your attention is your card. The links are in the description box and in the comment section, and then I will see you at your group. Okay, bye. Hello, group number 1. You chose the Santa Muerte card. The card of the Santa Muerte Tarot deck, which is the death card. I was thinking first, because I drew this card before I decided on the topic, and I was kind of thinking what it was trying to say to me, and then I really thought, okay, this is my dangerous cat, by the way, coming to help me. Okay, and where did it go? What did you do? Give me a second here, because she interrupted my flow, and I think it was supposed to. I thought of pregnancy. That's right. I was gonna lie. I was gonna say that looked at the Santa Muerte, but the very first thing I thought of was a pregnancy. So I'm thinking, congratulations. But take this very broadly, because pregnancy for me oftentimes, because I'm a man, still can't get pregnant, could mean a creative project, a creative idea, something that is coming to fruition, or something that you are making. Could also be like getting a cat, you know. Yeah, definitely pregnancy. I mean, just like I keep falling on the cradle, the belly. So there is a big change in any case. And I'm guessing that you might not even be so aware about it. The thing that you're thinking about is not it. There, I hope that helped you. Really, it's not it. It's, this is, I don't know, it's somehow, the conception of this is so protected even by yourself that you're not allowing yourself to be that focused on it. And we don't have to be. I have here 4 cards, and they told me they're all upside down. But I'm going to show you 2 upright. So I have start with this one. We have the 9 of Cups. No, 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups. The Moon. 5 of Pentacles. And the Magician. Okay, so then we turn that all upside down. What does that give us? So 7 of Cups upside down means not seeing the choices. So right now you're in a phase where you're not seeing the way forward. The same with the Moon reversed. You're just confused. It's not even about... Wait, reversed, then 5 of Pentacles, and then the Magician, also upside down. Wait, I was so on it with this 7 of Cups, saying you don't see it right now, right? However, the moon upside down is telling me there is no real secret or mystery here, or there is nothing. Or is it gonna come out? I was thinking about the first reaction was, now I have to go back because the very first reaction was that there is just a vagueness. Even as far as your intuition goes, there is ambiguity. I feel like, let's say you're in a relationship, then well, you're getting messages for both to leave the relationship and to stay in the relationship. And I think you also feel that somehow the energy is waiting for you to make a move. In a way, it's like you know what to do. The next steps are right in front of you, and somewhere you know that where you're going, but consciously you can't see that. You are. It's one of those things where if you would be too focused about it, if I would tell you, well, if you do X, Y, and Z, could be three simple things like if you do put on your shoes today and you pick up that little phone call, or you go to that store and buy this, three little things, and this beautiful thing is going to happen to you. Like this, something. I can't tell you much about what this birth is. I wanted to try to hone in on is it you creating something, or is it something changing? But I really feel like it's something changing. Could be you creating something, but then it's not going to be just something you created and that's wonderful, but it's also going to have results. It's going to deliver, because then I have this 5 of Pentacles upside down. So that's done with being out of the cold, done with being the beggar, and then the Magician upside down. That's just confusing me. This is confusing me, this Magician. I'm going to draw a little more card. What are you wanting to say? She's attacking me? What does that mean? Okay, 2 cards. So I got on this Magician, I drew the High Priestess and the 4 of Cups. It's very weird. And I have to say, I keep getting this in this reading. Like, I keep getting the idea and then I'm losing it. And then I have it with every card. And I keep having to reset to find again the first thoughts I was thinking. Wow, it came out really difficult. And this reading is coming out really difficult. And I feel, okay, first of all, because I have to choose my words carefully, and I'm getting that as a caution to not confuse you right now. Okay, I can get that. So, not to go too deep in on this last part, because I really don't have to. These last 2 cards are just telling me kind of, I feel like the story goes a bit in a circle. So it's like, okay, something's about to happen. Your world's about to change. A birth of some kind, but I do feel like just a huge change. And I feel like there's this lady almost here, the mother. This feels to me like your guide standing over you really proudly, looking at you, or just being so proud of you, okay? So there is this energy of an incredible something that really is very proud of you and just wants to see you happy because you deserve it. It's like your guides can't wait for you to get this. And and you as well. I feel like everybody, you and all the energy around has worked very hard on this, okay? And then I get a couple of times the same message saying, right now you're a bit stuck, you don't know. It seems like you're in a bit of a wasteland. You just see many paths, right? You don't feel it. You don't feel it, and that could be this moon upside down. But this moon, no. See, again, I'm blocking. It's like I want to be like, I find the layer in that, but it's not letting me. So why were they all upside down? Because something is changing. Something really is changing. I think that could be this moon. Like normally this would be upside down. Is illusions, mystery, uncertainty. That's gone. This Five of Pentacles. That's a bummer card. Being left out in the cold. Also done. Now, again, not going too far into this because I think maybe you've had this Five of Pentacles card too long, seen it go up and down, so it kind of loses all meaning, right? So who cares? And then, okay, the first thing I wanted to say with this Magician is you're trying too hard. You're trying too hard. Because right now you can't see it. You're like this guy, you're in the Seven of Cups upside down, you don't see it, you have no idea, right? This is like the annoying card where the guy is crying over spilled milk a little bit, over these 3 cups, and he doesn't see the big opportunity behind it. But that's a very mean card. I mean, like, and that's not all the card says. I mean, that's like the easy way to describe or to explain that card, but that's actually a very deep card, and I kind of get confused, like, from the Santa Muerte cards. I think this one annoys me a little bit because it's so gloomy and there's not a lot else I can see in this. But just saying you're in this energy of not inspired. It's not inspired. Not seeing it, not inspired, not feeling it. Okay? And that is because you are... something to do with, no, I have to leave it with trying too hard. You just need to relax into this and know that it's coming. It's like, it's destiny, it's meant for you. But you kind of need to leave in a sort of energy of heaviness that you're getting out of. And there's no need for you to rush anything. I think this is already happening. You're finding a sort of calm. And then the last thing I want to say is I heard I heard this story again, and I think it applies here. The gate of Anubis, or at the gate of the underworld with Anubis. This story goes that they weigh your heart against a feather, and if your heart is as light as a feather, you can pass. But if you have any burdens, if you have any stuck grief or unresolved issues, you will not pass. And that's more of a symbolism for saying that if you come to a certain opportunity with a very heavy mindset and still very heavy, you might miss this opportunity, or you might just not see it, or maybe even self-sabotage a bit. But that's not the point here, because you're not going to do that. The point is just that the cards are saying me like, yeah, you feel stuck and you don't know where to go and it's very uninspired. Yeah, you're supposed to, okay? You're right. You're in this change mode. This is the death card. This is 13, so that means something is dying, something new is coming, okay? So that's grieving, that's heavy energy, no matter what. Even if, and I need you to listen up very closely here, even if what is changing is something bad going away and something good coming in place, okay? That still causes grief, that still will cause you to hurt and feel very uncomfortable or feel very... Until the moment usually we make a change, like after that it seems very logical. We go like, oh my God, like why haven't I done this earlier, or why did it take me so long? And I want you to like just remember from now on that it took you so long because you are letting go of something, and that is always a difficult process, even if the part that you're letting go of is something that you always thought was negative. Let's say, because it's weird, like let's say you're always clumsy and then somehow this or something about you changes and you're not so clumsy anymore, or this side of you is changing, you know, you're evolving, or maybe you discovering that you never were that clumsy. That's something that you were talked into, or was sort of became a self-fulfilling prophecy. So you would say you would lose a part that you never liked or that doesn't bring you much, and then you would still mourn that, because that part is you. And just saying goodbye to yourself is not easy. Even if you know something better is in place, it's still like... I even have trouble when I leave my car, my old car behind for a better car. I feel like I betray my old car or something. So it's like that. Like for some people, it's super hard to even clean out their closet. You know, like get rid of the old clothes. So don't underestimate how impactful this is, and don't push yourself so much. Don't force yourself to be happy when you're not. But however, don't succumb to this energy. Nothing has gone wrong. You're actually pretty right on track with something amazing around the corner. And I feel a big part toward that is you kind of accepting some things. Before you go back into this magician mode, or before you there's confusion, there's some letting go. I feel like you're just caught in some annoying webs here, and you're getting you out of it. But you are going to really have to you're just gonna you are going to slowly let go of some worries, some fears here. I feel like they're falling away. There's powerful change here. There's powerful change here, and I'm gonna recommend a song. I will put the link in the description box. Alone and Unafraid by... Oh no, what's her name? I don't know anymore. You will find out. That's what you are becoming unafraid. And you're gonna feel amazeballs. But right now, I don't think you're afraid anymore. You are just, like, you don't want to be sad, or you want to be stuck, or want to be here. But yeah, you kind of are. And this is the reminder that that's for a reason. Okay, so stop. Get out of the mindset of like, oh no, like I need to do this, or I need to choose, or I should have done this, or am I doing it wrong? No. Let go of all of that. See, I'm doing perfect. I'm on the right path. This time is for me to catch my breath and to be ready. So that when I get my good things, that I can actually enjoy them without being burdened. So your heart can be light as a feather. Yes. Okay? I'm sorry this was a bit serious, but both because I feel like I'm talking about, I see different situations or different stories, and each and every one of them feels kind of really heavy. Or it feels like it's no joke anymore. Like it's not one of those, I'm stuck. It's deeper than that, and I think you feel it because it feels a bit scary, because I think more than ever, the road forward comes together with you choosing the road forward. And that's scary. However, maybe scrap that, because there is an aspect of here by you've already chosen the road forward. Now, keep walking that road, and then you will, just keep walking a bit. Don't get in your head about all these choices or not seeing it, because if you don't see it, you don't see it. Just keep walking. However, I think for the first time in your life, you're choosing not to walk like this guy on eggshells, let's say, or I think you're choosing your steps more carefully, and that's a bit of a slowing down process maybe, and that feels scary. But you are doing pretty good. And then I get this voice saying, no, you're on the right path, but you really are a bit, how do you say that in a good way, like, it got to you, okay? That fact that you're stuck and that you are like forced back inside a bit or to deal with something, it's getting to you because like from a bigger point of view, it looks a bit silly. It's like, oh my God, keep going, you're right there, why would you stop? But from your point of view, it's like, oh, okay, another one of these, and you're kind of losing the... It's like suddenly you're like, well, what is the reason? What was my plan? It feels like you're being put in an extremely uncomfortable situation, and you're not. That's what you need to realize, okay? There's nothing uncomfortable that needs to be done. There's nothing painful that needs to be done. You don't need any challenges or tests here. There's no mystery. Nothing has gone wrong, but stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Stop overthinking this. Be like her, read a book. Read a book. Read a book, right? Like, think about it. Like, there's like the book around you that you're like, oh, I have a feeling I should have, like, I should read that, or that something you think about. Just flip the pages through it. Don't need to read it. Like, who has time to read a whole book? Hello. But just flip through it and then see what comes up, or what in. Yeah, something is in there. Something is in a book. Okay. Oh my God, I feel so serious. Like, I want to enter something light here. So maybe with a compliment for you. A compliment. Before the compliment, I just want to say my eye fell on this will, like that's written in his table here, and it's upside down, which like just says again, like, stop being the emperor. Right now you have to be in the passive mode, okay? Let things flow, go with the river, stop willing things right now, just let it be, okay? That's where you need to be. And then a compliment for you is, your eyes are very beautiful. That's easy, right? But they really are. Like, they give light almost. Blue eyes? Maybe blue eyes? Somebody's gotta have blue eyes. Okay, that's it. I hope this helps. Was a bit of a heavy one, and it's not supposed to be. So I kind of did what you're also not supposed to do, is like make it so heavy, okay? It isn't so heavy. But I think I went there a little bit to respect that, because it feels heavy. It feels heavy, but it's not heavy. That's your story. Okay, thank you, group one. Goodbye. Okay, group two, hello. Okay, group one was pretty long and painful, so see if we can do better here. So what is messages of encouragement and guidance towards you? Okay. Wait. My eye fell on some interesting things here, and I'm trying to think, what the hell does that mean? My eyes fell on his penis. And like, I'm usually not that oversexed that I look at the tarot pictures crosses this way, but my eyes fell on it, like, and I'm thinking, wait, it's gonna come, I know it. So the Lover's card's about values, about finding what fits for you, about finding what you want, you know, like really knowing, what do I want, what do I stand for, what is important for me. Nothing to do with other people, all about your values, right? And the lovers has the beautiful concept of it's in the standing firm in your own values and who you are. That's where you meet the right people. Okay. Yeah, it is about finding out what works for you. Then I have the star upside down. Typically a card to say think you're not on the right path, but you are. You think something has gone wrong. You think something has gone wrong. You are looking over a situation and you are figuring out. It's like you're looking over a situation and you're sort of thinking like, what does that do for me? What good is coming out of this and what bad is coming out of this? You're making the balance a little bit. And I also get the feeling it's like you're counting strikes, going over a story and seeing like, or did I give somebody too many chances, or is it the third strike, or should I give this another chance? Should I give this another chance? Five of Swords is defeat. Okay, so I'm thinking about a job and I'm thinking about a relationship, but it could apply to anything. So here, apply it to whatever your situation is. There's a relationship or situation or workplace, and it's not going right. You really feel defeated. This hurt you, or this is really hurt, like causing you. And I won't really want to say pain, because I don't think it's, even with the job, I don't think it's such a simple thing as like, I guess it's not for me or it's not fitting. No, it's actually kind of doing more than just stressing you out. It's really, really taking a toll on you. And that's what I really want to enforce, because I don't think you are fully wanting to admit that this is doing that to you, because I think you're taking on a lot of responsibility or blame, maybe, or you're whatever this is, the situation is really hurting you right now. And I'm not saying that that's because anybody's trying to do that. I'm saying that the situation, as it may be, because of circumstances, because of what you did, because of, I don't know, but you really did not feel good. So you're going over it. And I think you wanted to step out, but something has really made you doubt yourself and what your values are. I think, and that's the point. I think you are staying in a relationship where there is something painful going on and rethinking it, because it kind of does require you to look at your values again, and not in a it's in a good way. I think the situation that you're in is actually helping you immensely in, for once and for all, sort of figuring some stuff out, or once and for all making some boundaries firm, or standing up for yourself, something like that. Yeah. Standing up for yourself. And I feel like you did do that. I think you really did well. I feel like you are blaming yourself way too hard, and you're thinking, oh, did I make a mistake? Am I missing it? Or am I causing this problem? And there's no answer to that here, and I'm getting that it's really complicated. It's not it's me or him, or me or she, her, or it's my boss, or my. It's not that simple. However, I do feel like you are letting something go over a line here. I don't know. No, I can't say. It doesn't want me to go into it. The point of the situation is that you make a decision kind of or you for yourself, like I think take a stand there. I think the point is that you really do take a stand there and say like, look, the situation as is not good for me. I can't go on, okay? And I can't see the outcome, but what I do get is this Queen of Wands upside down, which is saying, don't, this is about you. Focus on you. It's kind of telling you to let go of the external, whatever it is for now. Not being open here. Be a bit. I just saw a really big toad outside. I went outside and I heard something in the leaves, and I went to look with my flashlight, and it was this huge toad. And it was cool because coincidentally, I was exactly at that moment looking at some Naruto episodes, and we just came to Jiraiya, who summons a huge toad. So I was looking up what a toad means, and the toad also said, tread lightly, and the toad could be about how to be unseen, how to get to your goals without being noticed, or how to get to your goals without me making a lot of noise, or how to, like he blends in his surroundings. You hear him, you hear that toad, he like miles away. He has a huge voice for the small animal, but then when you go there, you can barely see him. They have the same color as the sand, the rocks. So the toad is telling you to keep. What is the expression? Keep close to your chest. Something close to your chest. Yes, take a diplomatic, quiet, like stance here, and say like, okay, that's it. I'm taking a step back, and I think that's good. I think you just need to be confident in yourself, but don't prove anything, don't engage, don't react, don't try to make a point, don't try to explain, don't think about it again. Just say, this was painful, I didn't like this. And I think you already kind of decided that this is not okay. And the point here is, and this is the big point here, I think you already made a decision here, and the point is now not to waver. Okay? Stick to your decision. Not go back and forth. Don't change your mind. Don't put one foot in, one foot out. Take a decision and stand by it. And doesn't have to be that never means to the outside world, right? I mean, that's your choice, but this decision is for you. Like, you decide the situation is not okay, and then you stay to that answer, okay? Doesn't matter how fast you get out of it or how that like evolves, but for yourself, you're just deciding, this is not okay, this is not what I want something else, something better. I will not allow for this, period. And then not wavering. Do not waver, okay? Yes, okay, maybe a compliment? Is there a compliment I can give you? Is there anything good that you about you? You okay? Like this lady as well, and then again this penis. I just want to say like something about you is you have it. You got the stuff, like you get that. I don't know, big dick energy, or like big boobies, or a big ass, or don't think it's so literal, right? It's like it's figuratively, but you have something that makes people go like, ooh, oh, right? You got it. Whatever it is, makes this lady go like that, you have it, okay? Boom, 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 boom. The key. What's with the key? Oh dear. Okay, think about this. When does somebody have the key to your heart? And try to look at people that way. Do they have the key to my heart, or do they have the key to my pants? That's the last thing. Yeah, thank you, group 2. Hope it helps. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the 5 of Wands. Making some trouble. Making a fire. Mischievous. Yeah. It's like getting in touch with your badass self a little bit. Then I have Ace of Swords upside down, which could mean that what I just said is not right. But I don't think so. No, this is about an emerging idea. Something is, you don't have the idea yet. It's like you can't, it's like you feel the energy. I think you feel it really well, but you can't pinpoint, you don't know the right way to push it yet. So it's the right idea has to come yet, and at the same time, I think maybe you've accepted that in a way, and I think that's the right idea. I think you kind of knowing, I want to do something, but I don't know what the right thing is, and accepting that, and just having fun anyway, or kind of not worrying about it. That's the right idea. It's kind of like you've been put on this chase to find the answer, the clue, the X marks the spot kind of thing, or like figuring it out, and then the whole point of it was to stop doing that. That was the answer. It was kind of a riddle. And I know you're kind of thinking like, oh, I don't think I'm doing it very well, but you are. This is not a 1, 2, 3 lesson. This is not like, oh, I get it now, I'll stop worrying. That doesn't work. I don't know why spiritual people sometimes talk like that, but it doesn't work. You don't just let go of things. You don't just focus positively. You don't just state intentions and believe them. These things take a lot of work. That's why it's called the work, you know? You can... First you have to see that something might help you, and then you have to actually implement it. And that takes time, because you can say, oh, I know not to worry now, I'll stop doing that. And then maybe it works for a couple of things, but usually the things we really care about, it doesn't, because it's inherent in the situation that you worry. So this is not an easy riddle. And at the same time, I think the way you've been kind of led towards learning this. So this has been a process, and you're doing great. Okay? And you rightfully should feel like her. Okay? Get yourself a fan, start practicing. And also listen to my song, Give Me a Fan. Yeah, it's crazy how many of these fan symbols I came across. I bought some wrapping paper, had fans on it. I also had clothes on the fan symbol. It's funny. And then I have the Knight of Swords. So, not thinking, being impulsive, being irrational, yeah, and then something new, a new beginning. No, you're gonna feel fulfilled. You're gonna feel fulfilled. Something is changing, and it could even be in conflicts, you know, like where you are stopping overthinking your things, or you stop being logical or thought out, or you don't need to have a plan anymore. It's kind of like you break this wall inside yourself where you are done forever. Like, it's not about being impulsive or moving without thinking. It's about forever stopping that circle of like, oh, did I do the right thing? Should I have done that? Is this a good idea? Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it helpful? Is it not helpful? And then afterwards, when you make this move, then being like, oh no, like Captain Hindsight, I should have done this or that, or maybe I could have done it better. You stop. Like, that's over with you, okay? You do crazy stuff now and you don't look back. I just I wrote down a quote once that I do copyright. Measure once, don't look back. Okay, just write that down. Measure once, don't look back. You're gonna act with the fire now that you naturally have, and stop blocking that with all this thinking. Okay, it's time to let go. And I don't know where or how, but somehow this is leading to some like very satisfaction. Look at these smiles. Look at this smile, and look at the smile on this cup. It's you. You're grinning. It's from ear to ear. Yes, and mostly because look again, what you did before was this. You over-focused, okay? You saw something maybe you wanted or something good, and you just were all focused like a laser trying to do it logically, do it right, be smart about it. And you are learning to let go. You are learning to do it for you in a more healthy way. And then it's, look, he's not so focused. He has both his eyes open. There's no real, he's happy, you see that, but there's no, he's not so fixated on these one or two things. This guy is just having a lot of fun, doing a lot of crazy stuff. This guy, he's chosen one particular thing and he needs this to work, right? He's chosen to focus on this one little thing and he's really overthinking it. And then he's so scared to make a move. You are just hopping, making moves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're just smiling. 5 of them were great, 2 of them were a disaster. You don't care, okay? You're not like, oh, is that who I am? Is it bad that I did that? I should be more. No, you're done, okay? You just make moves, you just have fun, and you go home flapping your fan. That's it. That's the story I got. That's all I want to say because I think that's all you needed to hear, okay? Yeah, it's like 5 of Wands. It's like you stir it up. You want to just rock the boat. You want to, and not in a bad way. You don't want to cause problems. You want to. You don't hold back anymore. You don't hold back, and I think it. Like if maybe you have ADHD or something like this, and you've always learned to control this, contain this, not be annoying, not talk too much, not be your busy self, and adapt yourself. It's like you're finally letting all that go and just being your crazy ADHD self and learning to go with that and having fun with that. And then it's like, okay, maybe other people are annoyed by you, but at least you're not annoyed by yourself anymore, right? They don't have to live with you, you do. And keeping that in all the time or overthinking things is just, ugh. It's not working for you, okay? It's not your color. Red is your color, okay? Fire. Put yourself on fire. Figuratively. Thank you, Group 3. Quickly, Group 4. Let's wrap this up. We have the 8 of Wands, my favorite card. This is the first card. It's just my card. Yeah, and therefore I can't tell you what it means. It means everything. It means everything. Okay. Fast movement. There's fast action. There is arguments. But most of all, there's clarity. I think this is a bit of a chaos. Something happened, a fight, arguments, or bad news, or things came to light, like just fast movement. That's all I'm gonna say, or fast action. Let's say you go let's say you meet with your lover, and you have a nice weekend, and then in those times you have really big talks, and in those talks a lot of things change. It's like you get a lot of clarity. It does feel very intense. It feels very intense and it feels very emotional. It's like a lot of emotions are flying out of you. And there is a tower here. It's again this confusion. This is chaos and confusion, but this is a tower. This means something collapsing or something. Yeah. Okay. So something happened, and I think you're still a bit shaken by this or confused, because look how confusing this is. This was very like up and down. What the hell is going on? What am I doing? And I feel like this is the point. You still don't have the clarity that you really want. You still don't have the truth. You still don't have the answers you would like. However, something changed, and I'm in trouble like zooming in on what this tower then is. What I feel the tower moment is really here. Somebody, I think you, being in this situation, in this crappy, confusing situation, and I think the tower moment is you deciding, I'm done with this. This is torture. I'm getting out of this tower. That's kind of the tower moment. It's you recognizing this situation as this. I wanted to say bad words there. Yeah, I can't. Wow, I'm really blocking. They say swearing is good for you. It's intelligent, but YouTube doesn't think so. Although, like, I don't think I've had problems before with this. Yeah, okay. So that is the tower moment, and this is you now. You're the hanged man now. You kind of took a step back, or you kind of you stepped out of that tower. You're like, fuck this, I'm out. It's like suddenly you were like, oh, okay, and I don't care anymore. This is too much. This is not okay anymore. Something like that, okay? And now you're in the hanged man period, which means you're out of the tower, but you are still looking at it. Like you're confused, you are unsure of how to move, how to proceed, or what to think about this. Because I can't say that this is, if you're in a relationship, I'm not saying that this is the other person. I'm saying that this was what happened, or this was the situation that you were in. This is the situation. So you can't blame fingers here, and that's also why you're in this hangman period. I think there is, you are hurt though. There is something, yeah, so you are hurt, but it was just not a great situation. And I get now here again, the truth is not out. So the sun, it's upside down, which could mean that there are lies, there is manipulation. Yes, there's somebody not working with you. There's something like that, because I see these two guitar players, and it's like they're not playing together, or it's not working. Something like that. And then the double kind of message, because the sun works two ways, is also saying the sun is coming out. However, it does feel like you need to get away from this tower. I think it's okay being in this hanged man position. Emotionally, you don't have to judge what happened. You don't have to know. You don't have to you don't have to be clear about it. You kind of just have to remove yourself and go forward again. And then I see an Ace of Pentacles, which means a new opportunity. And that's the cool thing here, and that's like very much concluding beautifully this Eight of Wands again, because this is first of all the instigator, or what happened, kind of a lot of triggering, a lot of emotional stuff, something, yeah, so happening. And at the same time, it's saying that, look, don't worry. This was a bit like, this wasn't fun, but it's like the second you come out of this, a new chance is there. it's like you're being repaid immediately for damages lost by the universe insurance company, okay? It's like you have the Omnium, you just need to get out of the tower so the universe can install the new one, okay? You kind of have to let go and stop doubting yourself, because it's really as simple as, if you were really unhappy or hurting in this situation, then you get out of that, okay? There's no reason at all to stay there. Anything that's meant for you will meet you down the road, okay? And most of all, down the road, this is waiting for you. I said working. This is waiting for you, a new chance. The second you let go of this, you'll get compensation. And also, like, to confirm this little grasshopper, I swear to God, today outside there was this little, it was dead, but the cool thing was, it was like the grasshopper, it was completely intact, just lying there on sort of, and I would put it straight, it was like it could have been alive, and it was just not moving, but I saw this grasshopper today, so that's a good sign. That means that there is luck is on your side, yeah. And I get a little bit of the feeling that for you to get to this Ace of Coins, you really have to, however this made you doubt yourself, however this made you, try to let this get you at the how do you say that? Try to not let this get to you, and I think really, like, this is not something that really needs any more of your reaction. That's what I can tell you. And I don't think you want to. The most thing is you're in confusion, and it's like you're just feeling like shit a bit. So that's okay, but you don't need to go over this again. Keep moving forward, and there will be a new chance with hopefully a live grasshopper, okay? No, it was a good sign. I was thinking if there was anything more about the music is being very annoying, so I think we're done. Thank you, group 4. Goodbye. Wow. What is that doing, the music? Okay, that's better. Thank you, group 4. Bye.